Hello, everybody. This is Cherise coming to you today about my journey back to health. Not that I'm not healthy, but to better it. I've started a 90-day water fast, only water, for 90 days to get my health back in shape. I do it generally a couple times a year, but I generally break it up. It's like about maybe 40 days, 45 days, and come off, and then for about a week or two, and then go back. But this time I've decided to do it straight through. I'm just going to go the whole 90 days. I started out, my weight was 238, and today is day number 4 of just water, and I am down to 230. Sometimes, the weight comes off pretty fast, excuse me, and sometimes it just takes its time, but I'm used to it nonetheless. I'm excited about this journey. I'm excited about what shall come out of it, not just mentally and spiritually, but physically as well. That's a big issue. A lot of times people don't pay attention to the body. We're always consuming, food, what have you, that we never give the body the opportunity to rest so that it can go in and make the repairs necessary. Just like if your house needs some repair done, you call a plumber. In my case, when this body, this house needs some work on it, and I feel like it, I go on a fast. Generally, it's liquid. I've done several water fasts up to 37 days with only water, but this one shall be 90. It'll be somewhat of a task, but I'm up for it. I'm mentally strong, so that'll be fine for me. Let me put this out there. When you decide to go on a fast, when you removing certain foods from your diet, like bread, sugar, junk food, or meat, and things like that, that's not a fast. That's a diet reduction. A fast means to abstain from food, which would be generally water. Some can get by with tea, but no sugar. So if you claim to be on a fast, but you're still consuming food, you're not on a fast at all. What you are doing is removing certain foods out of your diet. That's all you're doing. And those of you who claim, oh, I did the Daniel fast. Daniel was not on a fast. That was a diet that Daniel was on. So it was his diet, and he was abstaining, on it. Of course you would be. But a fast means to abstain from eating any kinds of food, and that be drinking it as well. Otherwise, you're not on a fast. Just call it what it is. It's a diet. So I'm looking forward to the next 86 days, which will be a bliss. I'll come back and give you details of what's going on with me. There are several books that I've had for over 20 years, and that's how I learned the truth about fasting, and I've had a lifetime of fasting, probably for a little over 23 years now, and I'm excited about that, and that's what keeps my skin healthy, my nails, and just things in its order. For me, times are changing. Food is not what it used to be, as you all may know. So it is really important that you take the time out to do something about your health. It is very, very important. I mean, if you can't do 90 days with just water, then try doing 3 days. I've even gone on a dry fast without any water, and for 7 days. My first time. My second time I went with no water, with just a dry fast. This is, yes, back in the day, this is what they talked about doing. So I would do it. The last time I did it was for 10 days. I went 10 days with no water. Just a dry fast. It can be done. It's a mind thing. You have control over your body and what it does and how it reacts. It's up to you to do it. So back to some of the books that I do recommend if you would like to really learn about fasting properly and how to break a fast. That's very important. I'm talking about a real fast, not those who are removing bread, flour, sugar and all of that stuff from your diet. I'm not talking to those people, but I'm talking about the ones who literally go on a true fast, a water fast, or a water and perhaps a tea fast, tea with it, which is a herbal tea, because that's just basically water as well. But for those I'm talking to, there is a man, Reverend Frank Hall. He wrote a encyclopedia for fasting back in, I believe it was 1920. So his books are the ones that I use and what has helped me to learn about fasting and how to fast properly. It's amazing to me, how those in the church, and even me too back then, got caught up with probably in the first maybe 4 years of being in church with fasting of what they call was fasting, which was a Daniel fast, or we're not going to eat this month, we're not going to eat that. And it was quickly brought to my attention, by Spirit that wasn't the proper way to fast. And so I would learn about that in the year 2000. And in the year 2000 is when I went on a 50-day just all liquid fast. That's it. It was an amazing. And then from there is when I started, getting into water fasting and so on and so forth. But just keep an eye out for me. You'll be hearing, I'll try to do something every day. Like I said, this is day number 4 of me just doing water only. And I'm excited about it. It's to bring my health back into its proper alignment, and I know that 90 days with water is just going to be awesome. So for those of you who are like, whoa, that's a lot, why would you do 90 days? Well, sometimes you have to do drastic things when you want drastic measures to be undertaken. And in this case, I want to reset my health, my body completely. I used to have some issues with my stomach, a digestive issue, and would cause a lot of bloating or what have you. And then my left leg from when I was injured in the bus accident in 2007. So I would have problems and stuff with that. And every now and again here, I keep having these headaches. I'm a brain injury survivor, believe it or not, from that bus accident. And the headaches come back, and here lately it lasted for 2 months straight. And so I couldn't, I can't sit around and allow that to be. So I'm going to allow my body to do what it does. And I'm looking forward to it. So see you tomorrow. All right. Take care. Bye.